we need another random person to join the call and do the intro.
We need a Daniel.
I assume you guys can't hear me typing either.
No, I can, but that's because I've got a microphone in your bedroom.
Oh.
Like my own personal one that's just constantly in my ears.
Interesting.
I just like hearing you sleep and breathing in your sleep.
So you're recording, right?
I am recording right now. I can edit stuff out.
No, that's the intro.
Okay, done.
No.
I do like
Perfect intro.
Okay. Well, that was an intro. Because no one's showing. Welcome to the next episode of the WPF Kitchen Table Podcast. I'm back for the second episode in a row. My name's Keith. And yes, it's only been 2 weeks since the last one. Shut up. We didn't break any promises. And with me, once again, is Mr. Ketchurin.
Hello. Hey, Ketchurin.
And Mr. Hot CK.
Hello, I am HZK, or HutZK, whatever you want to call me.
Sexy ZK.
Yep, sexy ZK. Any of that. I was definitely here last time.
Yeah, well, you were just a ghost.
Yes. Who's a ghost?
Yeah. So.
He's returned to corporeal form to grace you with his voice.
Well, you know, we just went to the local warlock. Like, first we pretended he was Australian, because in Australia we have, like, as part of the public health system, warlocks. So we just brought him over and, you know, got him brought back to life and got most of it on our taxes. So that's neat. And yeah, how's everyone's life been? I know, this is not awkward at all, because,
Yeah,
I'm gonna yeah.
Okay. We can just get right into the meat of it. My life, when I haven't been at work, has just been playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So those came out.
When I've been at work or at 3 in the morning, I'm clogging a fucking gutter because my house is leaking. I have also been playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Have you been playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Mr. HCK?
I have not.
This guy.
Cringe.
I've been like anything that hasn't been Pokemon, so.
Fair enough. So yeah, this episode is just going to be talking about the new game that came out, what we think about it, all that stuff. A little bit about, like, you know, is it completely trash to play? Who knows? Yeah. So, you know, you never know. I don't think anyone knows, and they're coming to us as, you know, a nice, solid.
Of course.
You know, because we are.
Yeah. The game's been out. For when did it come out? Like
less than a week, 2 weeks, right? It came out on.
Yeah, I was gonna say what, like
was it the 19th?
I think so.
Yeah. So the game's been out for almost 2 weeks, and all of these people in the WPF server haven't bought and played the game yet. They were waiting for us to do a podcast so we can tell them if they should buy the game.
Like loyal fans.
So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
So, should they buy the game?
Yeah, that's what HCK's been doing. Oh god.
So, should they buy the game? What do you think?
I'll start. I think it's good. Basically, like it's exactly as advertised. It was meant to be a faithful remake, and it's a faithful remake. It's the same games with some quality of life updates and like a couple of small new things. So like if you want to play Diamond and Pearl on your Switch in a new art style, there you go. That's the game. It's good.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I mean, I enjoyed it because I'm a simp and I will like any Pokemon game. And it's not as bad as Shin 7 for me, but also, it was a piece of garbage. Because my thing is, no one wants a Diamond and Pearl remake that's faithful. I'd posit. Because I actually play the old games. I've played Diamond and Pearl, I think, 4 years ago, and I played Platinum 2 years ago. And let me tell you, Diamond and Pearl wasn't very fucking good.
Yeah.
Platinum.
Yeah. No, that's true. Platinum does a lot for them.
Yeah.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, Platinum was really good.
My problem with these, they're being like there's people that are excusing a lot of the flaws, and it's like, they're being faithful remakes, but it's like, half the problem with the game for me is the fact that it's Diamond and Pearl, not Platinum. And so you're making a faithful remake to a game no one wants. Like, I'm sure you could make a faithful remake to, like, Superman 64, or, like, you know, what's some other really bad game? You know, Ocarina of Time.
No, that's as bad as it
Well,
gets.
okay, hang on.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's another episode.
I'm
That's another
joking,
episode.
joking. Or
Yeah,
any Fire Emblem
like-
game that isn't Three Houses. And, you know, you could make...
Okay, come on now.
You could make faithful remakes of that, but who the fuck would want them? Like, genuinely, who would want them? If,
Well-
like, they weren't tied to, like, a franchise that people would be interested in.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
the whole
it's
reason that they make these remakes, right? It's because it's Pokemon.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's just the nostalgia.
I suppose, but I just think it was really... It's just the... They went about it in the worst way fucking possible. Like, really badly. Like, But,
Yeah, I mean,
That's a-
if you wanted like a remaster, like what ORAS did, then yeah. But I like.
what Oras
Yeah,
did, what
it has-
Fire Emblem Leaf Green did, what, like, frickin', you know,
Yeah.
Souls, Heart Gold, Soul Silver did. I don't think it's, you know, sort of being complainy to want a remaster. So-
It's not, but I do think, like, obviously, if that's what you wanted, that's what you wanted. But harping on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for not being that, when they were never gonna be that, you know? That's like, from the start, they were like, these are faithful remakes. They were like,
Yeah.
this is not that. They told us
Well,
off the hop, this is not gonna be that.
I don't think they told us
So-
that. I think leaking sites told us that.
No, they told us that.
Oh,
They
okay.
told us that. They said from the start that they were going to be faithful remakes.
Okay.
That, you know, like we were not set up to have high expectations.
I've figured out
for
how
a
we're
bunch
going to
of
format
new
this.
content.
I've just figured out something. This is by breaking podcast history. We're figuring out the format. So HK, have you purchased the game?
No.
Okay, good. How about this? We can have a pitch meeting.
I
So
noticed it,
I'm
yeah.
trying to sell you to not buy it. Sure, you're selling him to buy it, and this is it's an elevator pitch.
I don't feel that strongly about it
Oh,
to make someone buy it
damn
if they don't want it.
Oh, I thought that'd be funny. Okay, well, let's.
It is funny. It is fun. Like I can sit here and go over everything I like about it.
Yeah, well, let's start
But
positives
at
first.
the end of the day,
'Cause
at the end of the day, it comes down to like whether you want that same game again.
Well,
or not,
let's
basically.
start positives first. So, why do you feel so positive about it? Besides the fact that
Okay.
it's just Gen 4 again.
The guys that I look at it is it's just a remake. It's just meant to be like the same game. So what you want out of that is like, do they fix problems that the original games had? So I guess my initial question is, what problems do you have with the original Diamond and Pearl?
The Pokemon and trainer, like the Pokemon variety and the Pokemon that the trainers have.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think anyone needs me to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Let's all laugh at Flint. Let's all
Yeah.
laugh at that Fire type Elite Four member, because there
Just
were only
put them in
two
love.
Fire types in the game, and for some stupid reason they decided that they would just have like the original, like they would only have a Pokedex of 150 Pokemon, but they completely got the type balances wrong. Like, because Black and
Yeah.
White also only had a Pokedex of 150, but that managed to have a decent enough type balance so that not everyone had the same 3 Pokemon and not every route had the same 3 Pokemon. Because as someone who's Nuzlocked it, by the end game I was catching nothing because it's like, well, I've already got this, or I've got the baby form of this, like, or I could, you know, look for the 5% chance of like the one unique thing on this route if I fish or something. What's the point? Like, there's just, it's a very samey experience just in the game.
Yeah, and so they absolutely addressed that, right? Because they added the Grand Underground, like all the stuff that they changed to the Underground, which is all entirely new content. Like the Underground is sick. I'll say that. I really like what they did with it. They just gave it so much more. And in the Grand Underground, I know you can find Houndoom, like as soon as you get access to it. That's another fire type. I'm not certain if there's more. I'm actually looking.
You can.
What?
There'd be Houndoom. I think you could probably get maybe Eevee in there. Because I know Gen 5 also introduced Eevee and probably Magmar, because that's another thing that
Oh yeah,
did.
Magmar.
They introduced a bunch of freaking evolutions to Pokemon, and then you
No,
couldn't
okay,
actually
okay.
get them in the game.
No. The evolution, no. The stuff like Electivire, Magmortar, that stuff was not introduced until Platinum. They were not in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, but
They were added in Platinum.
I don't believe that, because
No, it's true. They're not in the Diamond and Pearl decks.
Yeah, but they were, like, they existed, because I had a freaking... I think I had, like, a... You know those guidebooks you get? Like, you know, the Gen 4 guidebooks, like, that you get as a kid when you buy the game. I had one of those, and I swear to God, it had Magmortar. I might be wrong, but I swear I thought Magmortar was, like... It was in the national decks.
Well, they're numbered in the national decks, but the regional decks, the Diamond and Pearl decks, doesn't have them.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they're in Platinum.
Gen 4 introduced them, but then you
Yeah,
couldn't
they
catch
just
them
got
in the
introduced
original Gen 4
Platinum,
games.
which was no, because they were introduced in Platinum, not in Diamond and Pearl.
But they were in the national decks in Diamond and Pearl once you unlocked it.
Unless I'm insane, but were they? I don't know. Whatever. The point being, they were not in the regional decks in Diamond and Pearl. They weren't obtainable in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah,
They
which
were
doesn't make any
introduced
sense.
in Platinum. It is weird, I guess.
Like, that's like,
If they were gonna
imagine if...
add, like I don't know. It would probably have something to do with like scheduling.
But, like, you could,
Right?
'cause
Like,
you
they
could catch
just cut
Magmar
content.
in the... I think you could catch Magmar...
Can you get it in the
Well, you can get-
post game area?
Yeah, I think you can get Magby in the post-game area. I'm looking it up now.
Well, maybe I'm wrong about that, but either way, so the thing I was talking about was the Grand Underground adds at least Houndoom, so it's at least one more fire type, and it also something that was really annoying was the honey trees, which are like a neat little mechanic, but if you get unlucky, you never find
Munchlax.
stuff like Munchlax, but Munchlax, Heracross, Apom can all be found in the Grand Underground as well.
Yeah. Oh, well, they did fix
without much difficulty.
They did fix so, like, for those who don't know, in the original, the Munchlax trees, there would just be 4 trees, and you'd have what was the percentage chance? It was low. Like, it might have even been 1% chance of getting a Munchlax.
It was 4 randomly decided trees, and then 1% encounter on 4 specific trees.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Now they have Munchlax trees, so you have a couple of trees that are only ever going to get your Munchlax. You don't know what they are, but if you just slather I'm fairly sure if you just slather every tree in the remakes, you will get a Munchlax. So that's nice.
That is nice.
But okay, no, this is how you got Magby. You had Pokemon Leaf Green in your DS's thing, and you could Magby.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah. So you could get Magmortar, and it's like, but that's like imagine if in Gen 8 it's just like, oh, we've introduced a new Pokemon, it's called Toxtricity. Where can you get it? You can't until we released Pokemon Gun. Then you'll be able to catch it in game.
Yeah.
Like that.
That is definitely something that's pretty irritating, and that's not change. Well, I don't know if you can find Magby in the Grand Underground or what. You can definitely find.
Well,
I know people were like, I saw people talking about using Electivire, so I'm.
I'm sure you can, but I'm just saying. I think that's my problem with the original Diamond Pearl. And unless you're looking at the Grand Underground, and it takes forever to find specific Pokemon in the Grand Underground, you probably won't get those games. Like you probably won't get those
Magby,
Pokemon.
You find Magby in the Grand Underground in Pearl. It's Pearl exclusive, and then I presume Elekid is the other one.
Well, that makes sense, but it's just like actually looking for things in the Grand Underground is a very long and arduous process, because I tried to look for stuff because I wanted a Houndoom, and I gave up.
I mean,
couldn't find one.
I found a Houndoom like on my first trip to the Underground. It was I found one very, very quickly. I don't know.
Very jealous.
Could it's just probably like a luck thing, but nothing. I don't think anything is like that rare down there. You might get unlucky and not find like a specific Pokemon you're looking for, but the point is that the stuff is there for you to get, whereas it wasn't in the original games. So they absolutely addressed that in the remake, which is nice.
But they still have Sad Flint being sad.
They do still have Sad Flint being sad,
because
but
they haven't updated the Pokemon.
At the very least, like they didn't update the Pokemon, but I do understand that, like not changing the teams because yada yada faithful remake. But what they did do with the Elite Four at least was they updated the movesets quite significantly. So they all have like really good movesets and really solid teams.
Yeah,
so the whole of the Elite Four in Cynthia is a very fun experience.
I'll give it that. I really enjoyed the Elite Four. Like that was actually quite fun, just to do.
Yeah.
I ended up having to, like, Cynthia actually gave me so many headaches.
Yeah, Cynthia's a demon.
Yeah, like, well, my to beat Melodic, I had an Apartment Snow that only had physical grass moves that was underleveled, a little underleveled.
Yeah, it's just Flame War Marvel scale.
Yeah, and then what's its name? What's that? Luxray, and it has like Piddly's attack. So
Yeah.
I had to beat it by getting my level 50 Gardevoir to Calm Mind stall it.
Yep. Yeah, and like Cynthia's AI is really good. She'll like switch.
Yep.
She'll like pivot Gastrodon on electric or water moves, and like she like it is, the Elite Four is a really good experience. Now, unfortunately, they didn't really update movesets or anything for the rest of the game, which kind of sucks. I absolutely will not like go out of my way to defend any of that because yeah, it's just the same shit. And they added the experience share, so like everything, you're just over level for the entire game until you reach Cynthia, and then you're about on par.
Yeah. So like the thing of original Diamond and Pearl is that the Elite Four is notorious for just being like the worst because it's not even a difficulty curve. It's just like a difficulty wall. Like you look at Platinum, they actually toned down the levels on all the things by like 1 or 2 because. And I think they made the Pokemon in the like Victory Road a little stronger because it just took forever to grind enough to actually beat Cynthia. That's why she's so notorious, because she was just cheap. But they didn't fix that by like toning them down. They just made them like on par with you because you spend the entire game completely massively over leveled and can't turn the EXP share off.
I definitely agree with that. They should have I don't disagree with them adding the like experience all. That's something that like people complaining about that feature existing in Pokemon games is weird to me because that's just standard how JRPGs work.
I want to
but yeah, I do agree. Yeah, it would be, they should have like an off switch. Just having it on no matter what is kind of silly.
Yeah, like because then you could just like play through it normally, and if you need to grind, turn it on. Like that's how I do it when I'm playing like Gen 6 again. That's good.
I personally don't have much of a problem with Pokemon games being easy because they're all easy and they've always been easy. Yeah. But yeah, like you're pretty grossly over leveled for most of the game. It's kind of
there's difference
between
being easy and autopilot. Like, because I was Nuzlocking and I was trying to Nuzlock like I had switch battles off. I wasn't using any items, but I had to start using them in the Elite Four, all that stuff. And I just, if I lost a Pokemon before the Elite Four, it was because I just didn't care enough to switch it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just didn't give a shit. Like
some of the gym leaders had some pretty neat
by the end,
neat stuff going on actually.
Byron's
movesets were pretty
Byron
nice.
No.
They got that Trick Room Bronzor lead. the Steelix with Thunderfang is neat.
Wait, what? It never Trick Roomed against me.
Yeah, it has these Bronzor. It's got Trick Room.
Oh, okay. I think
pretty
I coded it because I just have a Rapidash.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, and then it's like they brought out what's its name? That stupid.
Steelix or Bastiodon?
Yeah, Bastiodon, and then I switched in what's its name? Empoleon, and then I clicked Thunderbolt, and I was like, oh no, and then it did like 20%.
Yeah. All this Pokemon have random electric coverage.
Yeah, but then it did 20% because it's a Bastiodon.
Yeah, it is a Bastiodon, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, where were we at? Yeah, we're going over. Yeah, I was trying to list good points about the game. So I was like, what problems do you have? Okay, so we got through, Pokemon variety. That's something that they absolutely addressed. We talked a little bit about the level curve. So what else? Is there anything else? You two HCK, if there's any problems you had with the original games. What problems did you have with the original games?
I didn't play the original games. I just played Platinum. So.
Shit.
What were your thoughts on Pokemon Platinum then?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I actually played through the entire thing. I don't remember a whole lot of it because it was forever ago.
Yeah.
But...
See, I still play
I do
through it.
remember actually enjoying it though.
Yeah, I still play through it. It still holds up. I don't think this game will. I don't think it does after the first playthrough.
I can understand that, but I do think there's like enough to go around and do that'll keep you playing for a little bit, at least. But it's basically just Diamond and Pearl on updated hardware, right?
Yeah, with like a
If that's
whack,
what you,
with
if that's
a
what you
more
want, that's what
whack
you get.
level
And there's
curve and a slightly
the level
better
curve is whack,
reveal.
and then there's some added content with the underground and like Pokemon availability. And the Elite Four is a fun challenge, and the post game stuff is actually really good. I know the gym leader rematches have some wild teams.
I did see the Aggron, that guy's Aggron, and I laughed a lot about it because that's funny. The head smash choice scarf Aggron, and like that's probably
it's literally only head smash.
Yeah, like, and that's probably when the game gets its best, because the actual AI, if they've got the smart AI turned on, is actually tough. And this is, I would love like a difficulty, like I'd love to have a difficulty setting on this game and bring it up to the max.
That would be cool, yeah.
Because that'd be fun. But the problem is, whilst the end game's cool, you have to play the fucking start of the game, and you have to play the actual game. Actually, no, you don't have to play the actual game, because you can glitch through most of it. And that is professional podcasting. I want everyone to take notes.
Incredible segue.
Fantastic segue. Because there's been a lot of glitches in this game, and you're not going to discover them in like a regular game. But
So the big thing, the main glitch that's letting people sequence break and skip a bunch of stuff and get shaman things is you can interact with water to surf on it at the same frame that a trainer near the water challenges you to a battle. And then when you get out of the battle, the prompt for surf will start. And you'll hop on your Bibarel and start surfing, but not on the water because you turn to face the trainer, so you'll just be surfing in the air. And because of this, you can get many places you're not supposed to get.
yeah, and a lot earlier than you should. I showed some videos about it, and I'll probably have those just sort of playing, and I'll credit them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like people just completely sequence breaking the game the game's been out for not even 2 weeks, and people
This is standard speedrun fare, though.
Yeah, but is it
It's
standard
gonna be huge.
speedrun fair? Cause
They find like as soon as somebody discovers a glitch like that, there's like a million people already like going everywhere trying everything.
Yeah, but you compare it
they're gonna try
to, because I even brought it up, the Diamond and Pearl's record speedrun, and this is a game that's been out decades, or over a decade, is 3 hours and 41 minutes, I believe, and then like a couple of seconds, because there's second differences with these things at this point. The fastest speedrun I found, I didn't even look, I just looked at the channel of the guy who was doing all the glitches, was 33 minutes. Because you can skip most of the frickin' game, including, I think, Cynthia. Like, you're not gonna discover it if you're not looking for it, but I think it's part of the issue of just how rushed these games were in general. Because...
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you can, like, super say, oh, it was just a rush, because, like, the way this triggers is something kind of ridiculous, And that's how most of these things usually
ridiculous,
are. Ridiculous,
yeah, but was it really that ridiculous if it was found within, like...
I wouldn't say so. Like, the amount of people playing the game is, like, probably several hundred times the amount of people that were making and testing the game, right?
Yeah, but, like, to put it in perspective, like, I'm gonna just say, it's probably not gonna be nearly as, like, well played as, highly played as, like, some other mainstream games, like, imagine if Call of Duty, there was just, like, you were just playing it and suddenly, oh yeah, you've got a frickin', like, 25 kill streak if you, if someone shoots you as you look at a certain target and fire at the same time. Like, that would... No one's found that because it doesn't exist. Because...
I'm not going to say it's, like, excusable that a problem like this exists, but, like, this kind of thing can happen for sure.
Like, it can
I don't think it's, like, I don't think it's, like, huge, like, oversight, massive failure on behalf of the devs. It's something that should have been found.
I think it's more just indicative
it happens.
of just, I think, probably a problem with modern Pokemon, you know what I mean? Just like... because there's just so many games. But like, because do you know about the history of the developer ILCA?
I do not know.
Okay, let me grab a phone and show you the history of. I think their Wikipedia page was made because of this game, but don't. Okay, some history about ILCA. So, fuck off cookies. I wanted to say, it's like, do you want some cookies? It's like, shut up. Yeah, so, what other games has it worked on? It has done augmented reality titles and stuff, including a Domino's Pizza app.
Very cool.
It has assisted with a few games like Yakuza 0, Nier Automata, yada yada yada, but this article doesn't say
they're
what
contractors.
it's done. Yeah, I think this is their first like major actual standalone game.
Yeah, probably.
So my question is, why did you give it to them?
Yeah, Pokemon's development is
It's fucked.
ridiculous.
It's fucked.
Game Freak refuses to expand their staff, making the main series for the largest media franchise in the world, and then they outsource stuff to companies that like they can afford way better.
Yeah, but it's also just
there's a little.
But they don't want to.
yeah. But also,
Yeah, they just don't.
do you, like also who the hell even controls Pokemon? Because like it's all split ownership. Like Creatures Inc. owns some
it
of
is.
it, Nintendo owns
It's
some of it. So like
between Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and Game Freak.
But it's just like what? Why are they doing this? Like what's?
As far as I understand it, the Pokemon Company calls most of the shots and just kind of screws Game Freak on development. But at the same vein, Game Freak could solve the problems themselves if they just expanded their staff, but they've refused to do that.
Because why would you?
Why wouldn't you? Like, you literally
why
you have
wouldn't
so
you?
much
Sorry.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have so much money, but they just don't do it. I don't really get it.
Yeah. So like it's just. Why did you give like you could have given it to freaking anyone? Like imagine just going up like even like a decently sized like Western developer just going, hey, you want to make like a Pokemon remake? And it's like, oh, that's guaranteed money, sure. And instead you just gave it to these guys that made I think the worst decisions possible at every step, and made a game that doesn't even function.
There's one game-breaking glitch.
Well, there's also you can clone Pokemon.
Well, that's existed in every single Pokemon game, right? Like,
I suppose. I don't know. I just feel really down about these games, and I was gonna buy both of them, and then like as the trailers came out, I decided I was considering not even buying it, but then I just bought it because I'm a simp, and yeah,
you played it and you had fun in the end, right? Right?
For parts of it. I'm gonna be honest. I was watching Cowboy Bebop while I played most of it. The original, not the new terrible
There's
thing.
a new one?
Yeah, the live action one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do not watch it.
Yeah, no.
Please.
Anyway, but like, I like some of the new stuff. I have to play more contests because they revamped the contests too.
How does the
And I
contest
haven't.
work?
I played one. I'm trying to remember.
Isn't that like a rhythm game now?
Yeah. There's the appearance phase. I don't even remember. But there's like a rhythm game. That's the performance instead of doing the like click a move, it does the move.
Yeah.
Appeal points, whatever. Like that's not there anymore.
That was crap.
It was like it kind of sucked. The rhythm game was like kind of fun, and you could use your moves to have certain effects on your points in that. And they were much shorter, which I thought was nice.
That's good.
So that was cool.
Didn't like your Pokemon seals impact that as well? Because I like that.
Oh, I think that's it. Yeah. Instead of like the fashion case and like the appearance thing, you get your appearance is based on your ball capsules, which now you just get at the start of the game, and everybody gives you little seals and stuff. No letters, because obviously Nintendo doesn't want you sending out Pokemon Online with cock and balls written on the ball seal, like the olden days.
But that was fun.
It was, but kids game.
Kids have to learn about it at some point.
So like, the underground contests I think are cool. I think the experience share, not having an off switch is lame, but in concept I think the experience share is fine. The Elite Four is really neat. The post game stuff is really neat. And then, yeah, then that's just the same game.
Okay. Well, HCK, do you want to buy this?
No.
I don't think. Yeah, the argument for was not very convincing.
No, because
But I did say I'm not gonna sit here and tell someone who's not interested to buy it.
But I've got a follow-up question. Do you
I was-
want to play it? Not, just the game. The competitive game.
If you just got the game. Oh, the format.
Like the ladder?
Yeah, or just in draft.
Or draft.
No, I don't.
The BDSP
From what I've
format's so
played on the
bad.
ladder, I don't.
So I've
It's
So bad.
I've seen like sort of the rough concept of a BDSP draft, and so I'm still trying to figure it out. So it's basically just gens 1 to 4, all the Pokemon there, like all the Pokemon you can get from channels 1 to 4, but with like the weird movesets that BDSP give, which
Moveset so bad.
which means poor frickin' Weavile has no moves.
Very sad.
And
Dose.
yeah, no Hurricane. Like you said, Special Infernape was dead. What does that mean?
There's no vacuum wave for
Oh.
like any
Oh,
special fighting, I don't think, besides
All I
BDF
know
has Focus Blast on us.
is Scizor still got it all. Let's go.
does it?
Yeah, it's still
Oh, it
got,
is
got
17
Bull Punch,
points.
Sword Stance,
It's-
U-Turn, Roost, Defog. It's still
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
still
It's still
really
got it
good.
all. It's
Yeah.
chilling.
It's just like, oh god, yeah. Like I'm looking at this now, and it's like, oh yeah, there's no Sludge Bomb on Venusaur, which is kind of pathetic.
Oh.
Poor
Yeah,
Venusaur,
that's kind of really
because
sad.
it doesn't have.
There's no TM for it, is there? Or no, there is.
Yeah, it just doesn't get it, which
Is
makes.
Venusaur just not compatible? What?
Yeah. Let me have a look at, because I think there
Yeah,
was.
Mew doesn't have spikes. It doesn't have. Its only speed boosting move is Rock Polish.
Bunch of Pokemon don't have Defog. I think Rotom doesn't have Defog.
To be fair though, like, if most Pokemon kept like Zapdos had Hurricane, we've also had like offensive moves, but something like Defog had less distribution. That's something that I think is interesting for a draft meta. But
Yeah.
I mean, heavy
They
duty boots
just,
still
like, be
exist,
fun.
don't
they
it?
just kick the shit out of everything. Yeah, boots are
No.
or no, there are no boots.
No,
There are no
boots are
post
gone.
gen 4 items.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
Okay, I
there's
wanna
no
try
and
boost.
that's
this,
interesting,
but I don't-
They just like neutered so many movesets.
Yeah, I don't want to try this,
Hurts.
but this might be funny to play.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean like obligatory Trick House
Nothing.
Tour.
Toxic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Toxic got killed. Yeah, Trick House Tour is BDSP,
Oh yeah.
which is interesting.
Well, we'll figure it
Yeah.
out then.
And
but,
I think APA is also BDSP.
well, people are definitely
Yeah.
gonna like try it out, right? Because
Yeah, I figure
Yeah.
people will give it a whirl, but
I see
like
power
yeah,
back.
Hidden Power is back only for unknown.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Only unknown has it.
Because I just looked up Raikou and I was like, oh my god, do we get Hidden Power Raikou again? It's like, no, we don't.
Nope.
Sad.
Nope, just
Why does
unknown.
Which is
Jirachi
good.
Not have
This is
frickin'
that way
Iron
you
Head?
can actually like have it in the game.
Yeah, Jirachi didn't have Iron Head in Vanilla Gen 4, and it was still a top tier Omon, you know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
Jirachi is like
it's still
nothing.
good. No, it did not.
Nope.
It's still very
no
good
Iron
though.
Head, no Body Slam.
Huh. Because I know it's probably one of the best Pokemon in the meta. No, it does have Iron Head,
Yeah.
you liar.
Does it have it? It hasn't in
it
BDSP.
doesn't.
People were saying it didn't.
Oh no, Diamond and Pearl. It hasn't.
Diamond Pro, what?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I was also told that it didn't have that.
I'm looking at because I
Huh.
thought for sure I'd run it before, and then I looked at it's like the first set in Silver DP Iron Head Jirachi
Oh.
Choice Scarf.
I was lied to.
Yeah.
I did not do any
So
research of my
they
own.
took it out.
Yeah. And also, I would like to say,
Huh.
it didn't have Body Slam. You're right, but it had that, and I think it had Zen Headbutt. So it's like,
Yeah, it does still have Zen Headbutt, so I can still like
yeah, but
stuff down.
Zen Headbutt's a lot worse than Iron Head.
Yeah. You can actually miss.
And it's like way less chances of a flinch.
Yeah. Ironhead is
30.
what, base 30,
Yeah.
and Zen Headbutt's base 20.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So it becomes
Okay.
it's 40 versus 60. So Zen Headbutt's not in your favor, and Ironhead is, which is a big deal.
Does it still have does it have extra sensor? It doesn't even have extra sensor. Maybe it does. It doesn't even have
Extrasensory was a TM in the original games, and I believe it is not now. So it's not like distributed really. Is it even in the game? Is that move in the game?
10%, yeah, it is. It's only got 10%
well, neat.
chance to differentiate it with. So yeah, that's just it's really weird. And haven't they banned a bunch of stuff in the ladder? Like they banned
Blaziken's banned. Blaziken got banned immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
for
got
obvious
speed
reasons.
ban or quick ban.
Yeah, because all of its
Yeah.
checks
Yeah.
and like,
What else? What else has been banned? I mean, I'm pretty sure like Garchomp. Yeah, Drizzle
Rain.
got banned. Garchomp will be banned. Latios will
I
probably
don't know
be banned.
if Garchomp will be because the reason
Yeah.
Garchomp was banned in the original.
Well, I guess there are fairies. There's
Well,
a
yeah.
couple, but
That and also
Garchomp's probably still gonna be
Garchomp
banned.
in
It's
the original
basically
Gen
just
4.
Clefable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's Togekiss, but Garchomp in the original Gen 4 was banned because Sandveil. Well, also it's broken, but Sandveil was
Yeah,
like
I mean,
the-
it's just broken. I'm pretty.
that
I
pushed it
feel
over
like
the
Garchomp
edge.
will catch a ban.
maybe.
I think it'll probably catch a ban anyway.
Uh
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they're
Anyway, as far as like,
suspect testing Latios. You know?
oh yeah.
oh, Latios is gone.
As far as like draft goes, I don't really want to play it, but I did sign up for the Trick House tour.
Let's sign up together and win that. We'll win that, and we'll win the
Yeah, all that
GC
money.
thing we're doing.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
You're not gonna play?
No.
Oh.
Also,
So both of the elevator pitches have failed.
Damn it.
yeah.
Oh, they don't
Nope.
even have weather ball. Wait, does Venusaur at least have weather ball?
Fucking better.
It doesn't.
Nope.
Sun is dead.
Oh god, Venusaur is so bad. What the fuck? Why?
Sun is dead and Rain is overpowered, but like, because Rain was used in Gen 4 OU when you had to manually set it. Like, of course it's gonna be broken with
Yeah.
power.
Well, all I know is
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
Manaphy
get
is also
myself-
really good.
Oh yeah, because that's tail glow. Yeah.
Oh, Tailglow's back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, that's interesting.
Big tail glow Manaphy. I'm gonna just get myself a Scizor and life will be good.
Sounds good. Do we want to talk about anything else, or should we wrap it up here?
Well, unless you had anything else you wanted to talk about, then yeah.
I could just complain about my house.
Yeah,
Fun.
just give it a.
Yeah. And about your gutter some more.
Here's what you do. You go on about your gutter, and then you cut this out, and you put this on the beginning of the episode.
Oh, sounds good. So we were supposed to record
Yeah.
this yesterday, but at like 2:30 in the morning, like I was just lying in bed and I was doing that thing when you're about to go to sleep and you're just watching random YouTube videos that don't matter because like you're kind of tired, and I heard like it was raining. It was raining pretty badly, but I heard really loud rain, like a really loud rain, in my car. So I go outside to check on my cats, make sure they're inside, all that stuff. Go to my kitchen, and there's a puddle on the floor. And then there's just rain pouring into the fucking house. From the gutter. Which meant that about like 10 minutes later, I was outside on a ladder at 2:30 in the morning. Pitch black, really dark rain. Fishing sticks and shit out of me gutter, so that the water wasn't coming through my range hood. And breaking everything I owned. So that's why this will be
Yeah.
like a couple of days late.
That is rough. But because it wasn't yesterday, it was today, which means I got to be here.
Yay.
So really-
Yay.
Insert
Keith's
sound
house
effects.
flooding is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I should be happy about it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's end it here, I suppose. Does
Yeah.
anyone have any cool goodbyes?
No, we need Daniel. Where's
Great.
Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. Bye.